Good day, everyone. We are the presenters for Chapter 11, Managing Knowledge and Information. I am John Perlito Pagarigan, and I will be presenting the first half of the chapter, while my group mate Christian De Vera will be presenting the rest of the topics. So, at the content of my report would be the landscape of knowledge management, important knowledge dimensions, organizational learning and knowledge management, value chain for knowledge management, enterprise-wide knowledge management systems, enterprise content management systems, systems for knowledge networks, social tools, learning, management systems, and collaboration. And lastly would be the knowledge work systems. Now, for the first part, knowledge management and collaboration systems, which is one of the areas of the corporate and governmental software investment that is fast expanding. Collaboration and knowledge management are strongly linked together. The knowledge that cannot be shared and communicated is useless. A knowledge that is disseminated across the organization becomes useful and usable. Managers nowadays know that a company's ability to develop and manage knowledge is a key component of its values, which becomes a key theme to global business. Many industries today are tied to the intangible assets that is knowledge. It then becomes a crucial aspect along with the brands, reputations, and distinctive business processes. The differences between information, knowledge, data, wisdom are significant. Data is the flow of events of transactions that are recorded by an organization system and are used mostly for transactional purposes. A company must invest resources to categorize data into categories of comprehension in order to transform data into knowledge that is usable. Now, knowledge, this is the quality that a firm possesses both individually and collectively. It is an intangible asset. An organization must invest resources to transform data into useful information and knowledge. It is not subject to the law of diminishing returns, unlike physical assets, wherein as more money is invested, the lesser profit will be gained from it. Knowledge as an intangible asset will increase its value as more people share it. Knowledge has different forms. It can be tacit or explicit. Tacit knowledge is the employee's information that is undocumented, while explicit knowledge refers to those that are documented. For example, those are the ones written in our books. It is communicated in lectures like we are doing today. I am communicating knowledge, imparting knowledge to the participants of this class. This is also being stored in libraries and records and many by businesses as staff know-how and business processes. It is like the manual of the organization. Knowledge involves knowing why, not simply when things happen. This means that you should know the cause why you are doing that process. Knowledge has a location. It is cognitive event involving mental models and maps of individuals. This is the process of gaining knowledge and understanding through the senses, experience, and thought. Knowledge is situational. Knowing when to apply procedure is just as important as knowing the procedure. With information, businesses may use limited resources more effectively and efficiently. Organizational learning is the process of change. Organizations learn techniques to produce and gather information in various ways. The organization collects data, analyzes it, and through trial and error, they collect feedback from customers. From this, they develop new business procedures and decision-making patterns. This is the process of knowing their consumers and adjusting to their wants and needs to cater a better service to them. Knowledge management was developed to create, preserve, transfer, and utilize information inside an organization. In here, in my slide, you can see the knowledge management systems and management and organizational activities. For under knowledge management systems, number one would be data and information acquisition. In here, data is acquired from research and feedback from the market. Next would be the acquisition of knowledge. Building corporate repositories of documents, reports, presentations, and best practices was the goal of the first knowledge management systems. As the operation goes by, data gathered from consumers, news feeds, legal opinions, and government statistics will improve over time. Third would be the knowledge storage. This is the process of storing the documents gathered, patterns, and expert rules for future references. Management must encourage the creation of corporate-wide schemas for indexing documents, support support the planned knowledge storage systems, and recognize and reward employees who take time to update and preserve the information effectively. Fourth would be the knowledge dissemination. This is the process of spreading documents, data, and graphics. Knowledge dissemination can be done through shared calendars, emails, instant messaging, search engines, and others. The fifth one would be the knowledge application. Acquired knowledge must be shared and applied to real-world issues that managers and business face to provide value to the company. This knowledge must be integrated into systems for decision support. Management can now develop new business strategies, goods and services, and markets based on fresh information. Under the management and organizational activities, the first one would be knowledge culture, communities of practice, building organizational and management capital, collaboration, communities of practice, and office environments. The second would be the organizational routines and culture. Third would be training. And the fourth would be new IT based business processes, new products and services, and new markets. And then followed by the feedback from the consumers. From there, the cycle repeats again from improvement to meet the consumer's wants and needs. These steps are necessary to reap the benefits of the investments in the information technologies. There are three types of knowledge that management should have at least. First would be the knowledge that is found on structured text or those found in the reports and presentations. Second would be the knowledge that is found in digital platforms. And third would be the undocumented knowledge that was only known in the minds of the employees. All these types of knowledge are addressed by the enterprise-wide knowledge management systems. Structured and semi-structured knowledge assets are required by organization and management for business today. Organizations can manage both sorts of information with the aid of enterprise content management solutions. They are used to help businesses make better decisions and for the storage and efficient retrieval of knowledge if needed in the future. These systems are able to store emails, documents, reports, presentations, and best practices. Users can connect with each other through chats, emails, discussion groups, and even video conferencing. There is some knowledge that is only stored in the memory of certain corporate experts This will be an issue for retrieval of this knowledge if needed since it is not stored digitally. The issue will be dealt by the knowledge network systems. A knowledge network system offers an online directory of corporate experts and their biographies, which include their work history, current projects, publications, and academic credentials. An employee will be able to identify whom to ask within the organization by using search tools. The top enterprise content management, social networking, and collaboration software systems come with some knowledge networking features. Teamwork and social platforms for information are very important. Social bookmarking enables users to add their bookmarks to websites on a public website. Users can search for this knowledge through the use or click of tags or keywords to find and share knowledge. An example of this social bookmarking website is Pinterest, if you are familiar with that. When you open Pinterest, there are several topics to choose from, and there are many contributors to those topics. Knowledge work systems are set up by companies to enable specialized section of employees, say engineers, product designers, researchers, architects, scientists, financial analysts, and others to create new know-how for the company. Common examples of knowledge work systems include computer-aided designs, system, also known as CAD systems, virtual reality systems for simulation and modeling, and financial workstations. Such tools can run thousands of powerful calculations in seconds to speed up business decisions, provide value information for planning processes, accelerate product development, minimize production waste, optimizing service scheduling, and more. Um, that ends my report for the first half of the chapter. Now, we will be continuing the topic with Sir Christian De Vera. Thank you.